Dang, shorty. Hey, Dalevon Digital here. Welcome back to another video. So look, I did a video talking about the things that I hate about this phone. Actually, it was one thing. So you can go ahead and check that video out if you want to or not. But this video is going to be more on the positive side. This is what I love about this phone. Let's get it. First thing I like about this, the color. Green. I mean, green is my favorite color. I really love the boxy build quality. I love the premium materials that Samsung has used for this device. It feels really good in the hand. I don't even like to put a skin on here. Y'all know that I skin all of my devices. I don't like to rock this with a case or a skin. I just like feeling this phone. Sometimes I just put it in my hand and walk around the house or whatever and just hold it in my hand. It just feels so good. I know a lot of people don't like it because they say these sharp corners, but I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I never hold my phone with these sharp corners hurting me or anything like that because my hand is moving like that. So when I'm using it, because this is not a one-handed device, so here it is in my hand like this, and then here is me doing this. So the sharp corners aren't digging into my hand unless I'm holding it like this or something, but I don't hold it like that. I hold it like that. So I don't have a problem. I really love the build quality of this. It's really good. The next thing I want to talk about is the battery life. This is probably by far the best phone with the best battery I have ever owned. And I owned a lot of phones, and this one right here is the king of batteries right now, currently on the market, in my opinion. So I never had to worry about, running to a battery charger or a charger, I guess, and charging this phone up. It lasts. As a matter of fact, I got 2 days out of this phone at one point, and that was just me trying to push it to 2 days or whatever. But I know that I can do it, so I'm happy. Now, the other thing I love about this phone is, the Samsung features. I'm really not going to go into like details about this. I mean, everyone knows about all the incredible features that Samsung offer between what's in their, UI, and then on top of Good Lock and everything else that you can really do with this phone. But you can really take this phone to the next level and make it yours and feel like you own this phone. And I really appreciate everything that they do offer and stuff like that. And I like and use a lot of them. A lot of them I don't use. I'm gonna be honest with you, because it's overwhelming with features, but it's like a good overwhelming. Like, you would rather have them than not use them, than use them than not have them, or something like that. You get my drift, right? I use my Pixel, and then my Pixel the Pixel feels like my iPhone. It feels so bland, so boring, so not me kind of ish. But this right here is kind of like, man, I bought this and I feel like I own this. This is like a phone that you buy and it feel like you actually own it, compared to other phones out there. Other phones just like, you own it, but it's like the company is still telling you how to use it. One of the other things I really appreciate about this phone is the screen quality. I know like it's saturated a little bit, but you can change it to natural, which I actually have it on natural. Surprisingly, it's because I take a lot of pictures and I need to see the picture how it, as natural as possible. But unfortunately, the one gripe I had about this was the camera, so that's why I didn't put it in this category. And it's because the photos do not come out natural. They're more saturated. Even with my screen turned down, they still look saturated. So, but I do appreciate the screen quality. I think it's like the best screen on the market. That's my opinion. Just don't shoot me in my foot about it. It's just my opinion. I think it's the best screen on the market. It's one that I enjoyed looking at. And when you got a screen that you enjoy looking at, then, it's nothing wrong with that. This is a screen that I can sit here and look at and watch content on and really enjoy it compared to others on the market. And that's why I say it's the best looking screen on the market to me. And I have, don't shoot me in my foot. Now, the other thing I'm going to talk about is something that I do not use, but I find it very handy. And that's the S Pen. A lot of people want the S Pen gone and expand the battery just a little bit, right? And I don't want the S Pen to go. I like the S Pen. I don't use it every day, but I do find myself in situations like, dang, I'm glad I got this S Pen. And I just pull it on my phone and I start writing or taking notes or anything like that. But it is one thing I really do love using S Pen for, is screenshotting. It's really cool. Like, I can just make, screenshot by drawing the square and saving it and stuff. I kind of find that pretty cool or whatever like that, because I like to collect a lot of memes and send it to my wife, because she sends me a lot of crap, so I gotta send her some crap back or whatever. So we just be having like this meme war going back, trying to find memes that represent each other. Like, she'll send me something that represents me and like, that's you, and then I send one back to like, that's you, and that's what we do. So I kind of like using it. So because of the S Pen, I actually use it a little bit more than usual, but I really don't use it as much as some people out here who may use it way more for other things or whatever like that. But I'm glad I have it. I love it. The other thing I want to talk about is the charging speeds. I actually appreciate the charging speeds. I do want them faster. I'm one of those people who are with the crowd that wants like 100 watts charging when you plug it up for like 5 seconds and you got a full battery. I'm with that crew. You know, I don't really care about my battery like degrading and all this stuff like that. I'm a person who buys phones like literally every new phone or whatever like that. So me trying to care for my battery health and keep it alive and all this stuff like that, I don't care, because the next person is going to get this phone. Really, probably either a seller or the company is going to get this phone back, because I just normally just trade it in for credit towards the next device that I'm going to buy anyway. So they just get in it back. They're going to put a new battery in it. It doesn't really matter. And plus, batteries today is really cheap. So I don't understand the complaint about a lot of people. Well, okay, let me stop. I'm acting privileged. I understand there's people out here who can't afford battery replacements. Completely understand that. So if that's you, then just don't turn on the 100 watts charging. Keep it on slow as possible to save that battery, because you're probably going to keep the device way longer than me. And the last thing I want to talk about is the speakers. I actually love these speakers on this device. It sounds really good. I actually find myself using my Galaxy S23 Ultra over my tablet sometimes. Sometimes I just conveniently just pick up my phone and walk around and just watch content on the screen. Is beautiful. The speakers sound really good. And I don't feel the need all the time to grab one of my tablets. And that's unusual, because all my content consumption is literally on tablets. I got my iPad and my Galaxy tablets, and I use those everywhere. I keep a tablet in every room, because I got like 4 of them. And I keep them in every room, and I always use it, charge them up, and use it within that area or whatever like that to watch whatever I'm watching. And I actually enjoy it. But the S23 Ultra, I kind of use to, walk around the house holding it. It's really convenient. It's really small, and I can just walk around the house just watching my content and enjoying it and stuff. So I would say the speakers would be like one of the other things that I really love about this phone. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just want to give you a few things that I do actually love about this phone. I know a lot of people see that I complain about really one thing, but to them it's like I complain about everything, but it's really one thing. It's really the camera of this device that I complain about the most or whatever like that. And it's more so me shooting people. So just check out that video and you'll understand what I'm talking about or whatever. It's a great video. It's nothing ragging on this phone or anything like that, because I know the Samsonites, please don't come for me. But yeah, I'm not ragging on it or anything. It's a great device and the cameras are great, but I just have a personal issue with it, and that would be the only thing. But other than that, there's a lot to love about this phone. And in fact, like I said 1,000 times, and I'll say it again, you guys know that I love my Pixel, and the Pixel is my main phone. This phone will be phone of the year. I'm going to give this phone my vote, because I don't think anyone else in the US will drop a phone better than this year. Samsung's going to take the crown like they did last year. They're going to take it this year, and I believe they are. I don't even think Google's going to be able to top this. So sorry, not sorry. Peace.